It's Tiny Bridge Malone back with another YouTube video. So, today we're going to attempt, and I'm going to fix me a smoothie first. And then I'm going to cook me something to eat. Hopefully everybody's left in my house. My brother was down there, but I think he left. Hopefully my dad went to work, so I can not get interrupted trying to make this video. So, I'm going to make me a smoothie. I'm going to show y'all everything I put in it. I've made one of these videos before, but I'm putting other stuff in it this time that I didn't put in it the last time. So, it's a little bit different, so I got to switch it up. I got to stay diverse. We always positive on this channel. You like my videos, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the views. Thank y'all. I'm all about showing positivity, no negativity on my channel. So, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and share if you like my videos. Thank you all for your support, and here we go. We're going into making this video. So, I got the peanut butter. I got the banana, obviously. Now, we're going to go over to... I'm going to use the rest of this yogurt. Some of this yogurt. I've probably still got some left. But anyway, original vanilla. Hopefully everybody is left so I don't get interrupted with this video. Okay. I got a little bit left in this jug of milk, so I'm going to use it before I open up the new one. So, that's what we got so far. Now, I'm going to get my watermelon. As you can see, I got watermelon right here, pre-cut. This was almost $4 for this thing of watermelon. We're going to put it all in there. Alright, so I think that's all I'm going to put in the smoothie. So, this is going to be my breakfast, even though it's 12:51. So anyway, we got the milk, we got the peanut butter, we got the banana, we got the yogurt, and we got watermelon. Watermelon is an excellent source for hydration. So anyway, that's what I'm going to make. And then, I'm going to get the piece of fish out that I'm going to eat, if I can find it. This is what we're going to make. I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to fix for my dinner, or lunch, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to make a piece of fish, sour cream and chives potatoes. These are instant potatoes, whatever, so, you know, they're real potatoes, but anyway, I'm eating those, and I'm going to fix some green beans. So, this is what I'm going to fix later on. And then I'm going to fix this smoothie right now for my breakfast, so here we go. So anyway, got to go through the house. Got to go through the house and get the blender. Got to have the blender to make a smoothie, y'all. Gotta get the blender. I know, I'm up close and personal because I'm holding this thing with my arm. So, work with me because it's hard for me to shoot a video plus hold a phone and make a smoothie. So, I'll have to try to lean this phone up against something so it'll stand up straight. So, anyway, stuff out of the way for now so I can make room for the blender on the counter. Okay, so anyway, so that way I can set the blender up and plug it in. Now, let's see, go on to here. Well, if it's doing it. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with my camera. I thought I was able to set something up, but I'm trying to clean my camera lens off. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to set this up against anything, and it's actually going to show. Well, y'all, I don't know. I'm trying to set it up so y'all can see what I'm doing, but evidently I guess I'm not going to be able to do that. I was able to do it the other day when I made a video, but I don't know what the deal is. I don't know, y'all. It's going to be hard for me to shoot this video if I got to hold this camera the whole time or hold this phone. I figured it would. Oh well, I'll do it this way, I guess. Anyway, I got to get out the thing. This is the Ninja cup. Got to take the lid off to put all the stuff in it. It's going to be hard for me to do this trying to hold a phone. I thought maybe I could just set it up against this, but I don't know why in the world I can't set nothing up against this. I guess it's in the way. Oh well, it is what it is. Y'all, I'm going to have to put this. Alright, so here's how you do it. Take the lid off, obviously. Now, we're going to go to putting in. Now, what I'm going to put in first is my yogurt. But am I going to be able to do this while I set this up? Hopefully I can. Lean it up against the milk, so here we go. First of all, I'm going to put the yogurt in first. I got to get me a spoon, so give me a second. I'm going to put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of yogurt in here. So there's 2, 3, and 4. And the reason why I put the yogurt in first is because if you put the peanut butter in first, it sticks to it and it's hard to get the peanut butter out of it. It's easier if you put the yogurt in, then put the peanut butter in. It mixes all the peanut butter instead of leaving it at the bottom of the thing and it's stuck, you know. So anyway, give me just a second, y'all. I got to get a paper towel. So anyway, I'm going to wipe the spoon off because I don't want to mix, you know, stuff in with other stuff. So now I'm going to put the peanut butter in. So we're going to put the lid back on this, put it to the side. Now we're ready to put in our I eat Peter Pan honey roast creamy peanut butter. It's got honey in it. So I'm going to take the lid off. I usually put about 2 or 3 dabs, 2 or 3 tablespoons of peanut butter in it. Let me get this out of the way. Y'all can see I'm putting the peanut butter in it. But you know, peanut butter likes to stick. It likes to stick to the spoon, and it's a pain sometimes. But anyway, there's 1. There's 2. Now, I got to get me another. I got to get me another napkin. Now, we got the peanut butter. We're going to set that there. Well, wipe my fingers off. Peanut butter's sticky. I'm going to put the lid on that. We're going to put it to the side. Now I'm going to chop up my banana. As you can see, it's not fully ripe. It's still got a little bit of green on it. That's all right. We worked with what we had. So I'm going to chop up the banana. I don't know if it'll hold all this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put a whole lot of watermelon in here because this thing's getting pretty thick. But we're going to try to fit all the watermelon in there. Try to. I know I'm using a butter knife to cut this up with. Probably should have chose a different one, but anyway. So anyway, so far we have the yogurt, the peanut butter, and the banana. So, put that in the sink. And then I'm going to take this over and put it in the trash can. So y'all can follow me as I'm doing that. But anyways, we got that in the trash can. Now, I'm going to set this up here. Now I'm going to proceed. So this is what we got. I said the yogurt, peanut butter, banana. Now I got to put in the watermelon. Alright, trying to make sure y'all can see me. And so I'm done with this, so I'm going to put this in the sink to wash. And yes, I do my dishes as I go, but I want to finish making this. So, alright, so this is the watermelon pre-cut. They got seeds in them. So I'm going to try to attempt to use all this watermelon, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it all because I got quite a bit of stuff in here already. But we're going to try to use as much of it as we can for the simple fact that if it sits in the refrigerator for too long, it'll go bad. So I'm trying to put as much of it. And I also got to put my milk in. But unfortunately, I don't know, y'all, if all this is going to fit. But I would rather use all this instead of just, maybe I'll just eat the last 2 pieces. Give me a minute. Chew the food. Now, We got the yogurt, the peanut butter, the bananas, and the watermelon. Now I'm going to set the phone right here. And I'm going to try to attempt to put the rest of this milk in there. Alright. There's a little bit of milk left, so I'm going to get, instead of wasting it and throwing it away, I'm going to put it in a cup and drink it. Because I don't really like wasting food. Not a whole lot, a sip or two. That's what's left. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. I'm going to throw this away. Now I'm going to throw this away. Now, we got everything in it. We got the yogurt, we got the peanut butter, the banana, the watermelon, and the milk. Now we're going to put the lid on tightly. If it will fit, because I've got a lot of stuff in this thing. And I got to be able to get the lid to fit on, right? Secure it tight. Now, put it in here in such a way that we have to tighten it up. Now I hit the start button. There we go. Leave that on for a little while because there's a lot of stuff in there, so I want it to grind up. Timer on it. See the peanut butter on the side, baking all there. Now we're going to stop it. Back on the maid. Now, I want to show y'all something. We untighten it like this and set it up straight. This thing's got little suction cups underneath of it so it wants to stick, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Anyway, I got this milk I got to drink, but I'm going to put this into a cup. Now, a lot of people, my dad does smoothies almost every day usually, if there's, bananas in here. But if we run out of bananas, which we got frozen bananas in the freezer I should have used instead of using that banana. But anyway, I'm going to get me a cup to pour it in. So this is the cup I'm going to pour it in. We're going to take the lid off. And then when I take the lid off, I always put it underneath because you don't want that draining all over everywhere. Damn, I got shit on my shirt. Dang. Man, I'm always getting something on me. Hard to know better than to wear a shirt. Oh, well, I got a little bit of stuff on me. I'll have to put some OxiClean. Not a big deal. I'm sure it'll come out. So anyway, I'm going to pour this up. I hate getting stains on my clothes, y'all. I try to take care of my stuff, but I'm going to have to put this in the washer probably and get the stuff off of it. But now I got, excuse my language, y'all. Man. Satan got more stuff on my shirt. I'm going to have to take this off and put it in the washer real quick, man, with some lighter colors. And I just put some lighter colors in the washing machine. Now I got to put this in here. That aggravates me so bad, man. Anyway, y'all, this is the drink with everything in it finished. I got like quite a bit of this to drink. So I'm going to put my yogurt back up in the refrigerator. I'm a little aggravated now. I got stuff on my shirt. It just aggravates me sometimes, the stupid stuff I do. But people make mistakes. God says to be lenient on ourselves. Man, I get so upset when I do stuff like that, man. I hate that. I hate getting stuff on my good clothes. I hate that. I hate when I do that. It makes me so mad. I know it don't make much to tick me off. Man, I hate when I do that. I just hate that. But anyway, y'all, that's the video, and peace, love, and y'all be blessed.